Hello everyone, this is Keith here from Keith Plays PS4. Happy Friday morning to all my viewers on this awesome channel. Today, the New Orleans Saints will be traveling to East Rutherford, New Jersey, about 7 miles, about a couple minutes away from New York City, here to battle off against this New York Giants team. This is the first episode without Eli Manning because Eli Manning retired last season and Daniel Jones took over as the new quarterback. So this is going to be a really interesting matchup. Two great running backs in today's NFL. Saquon Barkley, the Penn State product, and Alvin Kamara. They both I think Kamara got drafted, in 2017, and Saquon Barkley was drafted in 2018. He was second overall. So without further ado, let's get right into this. We'll see you guys kickoff time at East Rutherford, New Jersey. Here we are at MetLife Stadium, home of both the New York Jets and the Giants. I wish they would play in New York City, but I don't think there's enough I don't think there's enough land to do so. So yeah, they both share the same stadium. Both teams come out of the tunnel to battle each other off to see who will win in today's episode.
From MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's a special Friday edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Daniel Jones and the New York Giants versus Drew Brees and the New Orleans
Here we are
Saints.
Alright, we are the New York Giants, and we are ready to return this kickoff. So we got Golden Tate, the former Detroit Lions and Philadelphia Eagles wide receiver here. And he will get stopped at the 26-yard line. So this will be first down and 10 for the New York Giants offense. So I think we're just going to run it out, start off the game with a running play by using Saquon Barkley. I think he's a third-year starter from Penn State. Oh, he got the hurdle. He got a hurdle and one rush and 21 yards in. So a hurdle, it's kind of like an Olympic track event. You jump over the other player, try to so like that. I think Golden Tate, who got the kickoff return, gets the first reception of the game for this New York Giants team. So now we're going to run it off again by using Saquon Barkley. And he will get stopped at the 12-yard line. 2nd and 1 now. We're in the red zone, but we should be able to get it in and score the first touchdown of the game. That's the objective. And we're going to take a timeout here. I don't like to do this in the first quarter, but I just did. So, first and goal now. We're at goal line. We're hoping to get a touchdown. And he gets it in the end zone. The first rushing touchdown of the game for Saquon Barkley. And the first points of the game for the NY Giants offense. So, we will see you guys when we're on defense. Alright, we're inside the 5. It's 2nd and 8 now. So now they're way behind, actually, and Alvin Kamara gets stopped there. 3rd and 11 now for this New York Giants defense, rather. So they're way behind. It's 3rd down and 11. And they get the 4th down. So guess what? They're going to have to punt, and we will return. And Jabril Peppers, the former Cleveland Browns player, will be returning this punt for this New York Giants team right here. And they will get stopped at the 37. So this will be a first down and 10 by this New York Giants offensive unit. So we got Saquon, who scored the touchdown earlier in this quarter, and he does not get it in for the first down. 5 rushes and 51 yards there, so we were close from getting the first down. But anyway, they just call it 2nd and inches. Sterling Shepard, whose father was a former NFL player, gets his first receiving touchdown of the game. It was the first passing one, by the way, in case if you were wondering. And we will see you guys when we're on defense. Alright, now, so we're ready to return here. Jabril Peppers again will be returning off for this New York Giants special teams unit. Really, he plays on defense, but 4th down and 10. And he will get stopped there at the 44. So this will be a 1st and 10 by the New York Giants offense. So they're on offense for their 3rd time in this episode. So we're on play action here as we got Daniel Jones trying to pass it. He gets it in, and it's Golden Tate, the former Detroit Lions player, with 44-yard touchdown there. What a great play there. And it will now be 21-0, so we will see you guys out the second quarter. Alright, now we are on 2nd and 18 now. Marcus Golden made the sack there during the break, by the way. Alright, and Drew Brees again gets sacked, and I think the Giants have the football. And that is a front flip touchdown. What a way to celebrate the first turnover of the game for the New Orleans Saints. They took it to the house. Giants say they had it, and they did. So they do a front flip. Wow. And we are going to take a break, and we'll see you guys when we're back on offense. Alright, now we're ready to return. We now are going to have the ball. It's now 28-0. Turns out his first name was Ryan Conley. That Conley player, his first name is actually Ryan. So he got that fumble recovery for the touchdown. So no scores happened, no turnovers happened during the break. All we just did was just play on defense. Alright, and now Saquon Barkley. Oh, and I thought he leaped over him. 6 rushes, 72 yards that time by the Penn State product there. So it's 1st down and 10 now as well. So he breaks a couple of tackles. Oh, he's going to run it out. He's going to make it in, and he does a little celebration dance, a little slide. We're in the end zone. Touchdown, Giants, and it will now be 35-0. We will see you guys at the second half, which we will be we'll be kicking second half. Alright, now we're ready to kick off the second half with the New Orleans Saints returning. As we got Aldrick Rosas ready to kick this off for the NY Giants. Saints are going to return it, and they will get stopped at the 25-yard line. So this is now 1st down and 10, 13 yards on that run there. So we're going to use a 4-3 defense. I kind of like the 4-3 because there's 4 linemen, 3 linebackers. But the advantage to that is you get more linemen to sack the QB. Alvin Kamara gets his 10th rush in. He gains 4 yards. So it's 2nd and... Oh, jeez. Oh, well. So we're going to blitz on this play. We allowed 18 rushing yards, I think, in total. But I could be mistaken. And he will get stopped there. Drew Brees is 2 for 2. He has Jared Cook gets his first reception of the game. So now it's 1st down and 10. Jared, we almost got that interception, but oh well. Jared Cook gets his touchdown, 53 yards there that time from Drew Brees to Jared Cook. So we will see you guys when we have the ball. Alright, now we're ready to return the middle here as we got Golden Tate as our wide receiver. Again, our return man, former Detroit Lions wide receiver, played with Matt Stafford, and he will get stopped at the 28-yard line. So this will be a first down and 10 for the New York Giants football team. And now I'm thinking about passing it to Evan Ingram here, and he will get the first down. 4 for 4, 119 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's been impressive all this game, and he has a passer rating of 158.3. So now Jones is scrambling, passes it to his main man who really kicks it off, returns the kickoffs rather. 24-yard reception there, but now I'm going to use some Saquon. And he breaks and he gets stopped at the 26-yard line. 117 yards for Saquon Barkley in this episode as of right now. But he could get at least 200 some, and he gets stopped down at the 22. 9 rushes, 121 yards there that time by Barkley. And now we're going to use some Daniel Jones. He gets down right around the 16. 2nd and 4 now. We got to make it if we don't want to get a third down. And we do, in fact, make it. We're going to take a timeout here, though. And look at MetLife Stadium. It has 2 scoreboards. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now back. So Saquon Barkley is about to get it in, and that is a touchdown for the New York Giants. His 3rd rushing, I think, of the day, and it will now be 42-7. All right, now this is the 3rd quarter, and we are on defense. The Saints are inside the 5 area there. So now Latavius Murray, the former Oakland Raiders player, gets it in around the 2 or the 3-yard line. It's the 3-yard line, so 2nd and 8 now from the 3. Kamara will run this out, and he will get stopped at the 7-yard line there, so it will now be 3rd and 4, and the 3rd quarter is over already. So now it's 3rd and 4 for the New York Giants defense to battle off against the New Orleans Saints offense. And the Saints offense makes it their first incomplete pass of the episode. And now it is Jabril Peppers' turn. Julius Peppers played for the Carolina Panthers from 2002 to 2009. Spent some time in Chicago and then Green Bay, and I think he came back to Carolina around 2018. So we're at the 49 here. 1st and 10. Gonna pass it off to some Golden Tate. They're at the 31. Daniel Jones is 6 for 6. There with at least 160 yards from what my understanding is. So now we got some Saquon. He's the superstar X Factor. And he will get stopped at the 11-yard line. So it's 1st down and 10 now at the 11. So we're going to use some inside zone here. And he will get stopped at the 9. 12 rushes, 152 yards for Saquon Barkley. What an impressive game he has done. Impressively, and the Saints recover, and that will cost us our first turnover. Demario Davis recovered the ball, and there's going to be a booth review, and we are still on offense regardless. So the Saints do not have possession of the ball, and there's a 2-minute warning. So now that turnover does not count. That fumble recovery that Ryan Connerly recovered and went into the end zone for did, in fact, and that was a TD. And he gets it into the touchdown area, into the end zone. Touchdown. I think this will be his fourth one. And it will now be 48-7. We're going to do a 2-point conversion here. So we're going to use the I formation. And we're going to use some inside zone. There, hopefully we can make this in. And we do. It's now 50-7. So we will see you guys when we're on defense. Alright, now we got the 4-minute offense. So they're inside the 5 here. Well, they're in the 1-yard line, rather. So now Drew Brees is in the backfield with Kamara. He's trying to look for his main receiver. And I think he will get it at the 26. So that will be a first down and 10 for the New Orleans Saints offense. So now the Giants allowed 66 passing yards, allowed 24 rushing yards. Saints allowed way more than that. Way more. And Michael Thomas makes the reception there, 5 for 6, 111 yards. So it's 50-7. Oh, and that is an interception there. Corey Ballantyne, I think. No, James Bradbury the fourth, gets his INT of the game, and that is New Orleans' second turnover of this episode. And Saquon, he jumps over and he gets it in. Touchdown, Giants. They are doing a dominant performance like the Bengals did to their crosstown team, the New York Jets. They dominated them. They won 66-0, and it will be, will they possibly break their record for scoring the most points? And they do, in fact, get stopped there. They do not make another 2-point conversion, so we will see you guys on defense. So, alright. Now we got less than a minute to go before this whole game is over, and we are leading by 49 points. That is crazy. Saquon Barkley made the most yards count. He dominated against this New Orleans Saints defense. We got 36 seconds to go. So now we're at the 14 there. And he will get stopped at the 20. So we got 2nd and 4 now from the 20-yard line. Brees passes it. Completed 8 out of 10, 142 yards. And the New York Giants are your winners of today's episode here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. What a dominant performance by Saquon Barkley. We will show you statistics in just a moment. But first, I would like to say thank you guys for watching this video. Giants did really, really good on defense and offensively. So, we'll see you guys next episode, and we'll get right into statistics here. Before we go to the player stats, first I just want to check out the team stats. 56-7 was the final score. The Giants won that. Total offense 374 compared to New Orleans 131. Rushing yards 213 and 24. Passing yards 161 and 107. We had 12 first downs. They had 5. 83 punt returns yards. We didn't punt at all. Kickoff return yards, they had 86. We got 57. Total yards 514 and 217. No turnovers, but they thought it was a turnover there. Turns out the fumble was a touchdown and the interception was not. Third down conversions, we won that by 100. We have 100% in that. Fourth down, we did not do. 2-point, we were 50 there. We were the only team to do so. Red zone coverage, 3 out of 5. We had 3 red zone touchdowns, but they had more possession time than us. Daniel Jones had a perfect passer rating, completed all of his passes. 161 passing yards and 2 touchdowns with no interceptions. Drew Brees, on the other hand, had 112.4 passer rating with 8 completions with 10 attempts, 142 yards, and 1 passing touchdown and an interception, respectively. Now, Saquon Barkley, I think he's our player of the game here. He has 16 attempts, 199 yards with 12.4 the average, and 5 touchdowns. That's crazy. So he had longest of the day was 38. He had 10 broken tackles. Alvin Kamara had 11 attempts, 22 yards, no touchdowns. Receiving wise, Golden Tate had the most receptions out of any team. 4 receptions, 119 yards, 1 touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders had 3 receptions, 43 yards. Michael Thomas had 2 receptions and 23 yards there. Jared Cook had 2 receptions, 71 yards, and scored the Saints' only touchdown. Sterling Shepard had 1 reception, 28 yards, and the touchdown. Evan Ingram had just 14 yards for his only reception. Defensively, let's check out the sacks. How many? Kyler Fackrell had 1 sack. Blake Martinez had a sack. And Marcus Golden had a sack. Interceptions. James Bradbury, the 4th, got the team's only interception. Alright, let's see the forced fumble. Blake Martinez made the forced fumble. Ryan Connolly made the recovery. No safeties there. And Ryan Connolly scored the team's only defensive touchdown. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Please stay tuned for more content. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.